Waldeck is a small town in Waldeck-Frankenberg district in northwestern Hesse, Germany. Geography. Location. Waldeck lies on the Eder Sea, a man-made lake. Waldeck's constituent communities stretch from the shore of the Eder Sea into the Langer Wald. Neighboring communities. Waldeck borders in the north on the community of Twistetl, in the northeast on the town of Bad Arolsen, in the east on the towns of Wolfhagen and Naumburg, in the south on the community of Edetl, and in the west on the community of Vole and the town of Korbach. Constituent communities. The town of Waldeck consists of the centers of Ulroft, Deringhausen, Frauenhagen, Horinghausen, Netters, Niederwerby, Oberwerby, Sachsenhausen, Selbach and Waldeck. History. The first evidence of settlement at Waldeck comes from the year 1232 when a document from the Netters monastery mentioned the Universitas Civitatis de Wardecki. Until 1254, the town was also called Rode, possibly because there was a clearing there. The town's first seal was acquired in 1266, and the town had its first historically verifiable mayor in 1311. Until the beginning of the 20th century, Waldeck's population barely exceeded 400. Waldeck was the residence of the Counts of Waldeck who, beginning around 1200, gradually gathered a sizable realm under their control and, having added the county of Piemont to the holdings through inheritance, were elevated to princes of Waldeck-Piemont in 1712. In 1655, the residence was transferred to Arolsen, and Waldeck lost its importance. The Eder Sea, Germany's third-largest reservoir, was created by the construction of the Eder Dam in 1914. The dam, designed to help regulate water levels for shipping on the Weser and to generate hydroelectricity, was destroyed by the RAF on 17 May 1943, causing massive flooding and loss of life downstream, but was rebuilt. Frauenhagen until municipal reforms in 1974. Frauenhagen was a town in its own right. It already had town rights when history first mentioned the town in 1253. It is believed that they were granted in 1231. On the Hunnenberg, a 472 meters high mountain in the Frauenhagen Municipal Forest, traces of a prehistoric settlement have been found. In the Middle Ages, Frauenhagen had a complete ring of walls with two town gates through which led the old trade road from Cologne to Leipzig. Likewise historically interesting is the Frauenhagen Freecourt, which sat at first at the Schiebenscheid and later under the linden tree at the Steinborn. Under the Free Counts Sigmund Manigold and Johann Manhoff, the court reached its greatest importance. The Teutonic Knights and the cities of Frankfurt and Cologne were referred to Frauenhagen. Amalgamations. As part of municipal reforms, the greater town of Waldeck was formed out of the formerly independent communities of Ulroft, Horinghausen, Netters, Niederwerby, Selbach, Sachsenhausen and Waldeck. In 1974 Deringhausen, Frauenhagen and Oberwerby also joined the town. Politics. Town Council. The Town Council's 31 seats are apportioned thus, in accordance with municipal elections held on 26 March 2006. Note: FWG is a citizens' coalition. The town's executive consists of 7 councillors. 3 of these seats are held by the SPD, 2 by the CDU, and 1 seat each by the FWG and the FDP. At the mayoral election on the 22nd of October 2000, the SDP's Peter Brandenburg was elected Waldeck's mayor with an 80.9% share of the vote. Coat of arms. The official blazon roughly translates thus, in or a 6-pointed star sable. This simply describes a black 6-pointed star on a gold background, with no mention at all of the fleur-de-lis. Furthermore, Waldeck's official internet presence does not contain any text about the civic coat of arms, although it does display the version with the lily. At least one source, however, shows arms for Waldeck matching the blazon. According to this same source, the star was originally 8-pointed, as commonly appears in many civic arms in the Waldeck region. It is an heraldic charge once borne by the Counts of Waldeck in the Middle Ages. The number of points was changed in the 19th century to distinguish the town's arms from the district's. Town partnerships Blank and Hein, Thuringia, since 1990. Culture and sightseeing. Museums: Heimatmuseum Horinghausen, Dorfstabniederwerby, Buildings: Schloss Waldeck, stately home, and the town's landmark. Netters Monastery Church with an altar from the 14th century. Sachsenhauser Wartek, Editelsperre, Romanesque fortress church with onion domes in Frauenhagen, half-timbered houses in Frauenhagen. Old mills near Frauenhagen. Parks: a fair promenade Waldeck. Sport golf courses north of town, 18-hole championship course and 9-hole short course. Economy and infrastructure. Transport through the town run the federal highways B251 and B485. Operations on the stretch of the Edsee-Bahn railway line between Bad Waldungen and Korbach, on which lies Waldeck, ceased on the 27th of May 1995. There is a cableway to the Edsee in well-built hiking trails in the Kellerwald Edsee National Park.